Well, an increasing number of people in this country are giving up the dream of owning a home. An Ipsos poll done exclusively for Global News shows 8 in 10 Canadians believe owning a home in Canada is now only for the rich. It is up 11 points from a year before. More than half of the people surveyed said they are considering co-ownership to afford a home. About half of those polled don't think enough housing will be built to keep up with demand and think immigration will continue to drive high demand. 8 in 10 Canadians feel that owning a home is only, basically for those who don't own a home yet, it's only for the rich. It doesn't bode well for the future, does it?
Yeah, up 11 points. And remember, this is a poll that was done after the federal budget that was supposed to speak to this issue. And the people who are feeling this most are younger Canadians. Now, the interesting thing in all of these data, because we asked a lot of questions about it, was it's not just that people have given up on the idea of owning a home, they think it's only for the rich, but also that they believe it's very difficult to be personally financially well off if you don't own a home. So it's not just that you have to change your expectations about the place that you're going to be living in. It's that you're really feeling you're imperiled. Your financial future is imperiled if you don't own a home. So it's a very difficult mix of things that are going on when it comes to the cost of living today, but also the effect that this is having on what people think about what their financial security is going to be in the future.
So with that said, and I know we touched on it earlier this week when it comes to the government's polling, and a lot of people look to the government for help in this. Of course, that's not an exclusive problem for them to solve because there are larger economic issues, of course. But when you look at what does this represent overall for this year, for the next year and the coming years as people try to look towards the future in terms of for this government and even a future government? In terms of how to respond to this?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
To all governments. I mean, normally people say, is it a federal responsibility, provincial responsibility, or municipal responsibility? It's all governments' responsibilities. But the one that they're turning to more than any other right now is the federal government because they've said that they're going to do something about this. And when you ask people whether or not their expectation is that the government can, that's declined. And also that we will actually be able to meet the demand for housing over the space of the next year, that's declined. So we're in a very difficult circumstance for anybody who's involved in public service right now when it comes to dealing with this specific issue.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, that anger is certainly palpable across the country. And right now, as you are watching, the anger is being quantified. You're looking at those numbers, and we're seeing that. We appreciate you sharing this with us, Darrell. That is Darrell Bricker, CEO of Ipsos. I know you have a busy day. We appreciate your time.